Good day. God bless you. Welcome back, guys. My name is Zach, and this is episode 14 in the Self Mastery series. It is 2100. It is 9 o'clock on a wonderful Sunday evening here in Minnesota. Lovely weather today. I haven't been on in a couple days. I just wanted to catch you guys back up, just still plugging away, feeling great. In the last couple episodes, I know the last episode I talked about being on OMAD, being on the daily fasting, the intermittent fast where you eat one meal a day. So I'm still on that. It's going good. I'm not weighing myself continuously, but I feel like I am going to drop some pant sizes here soon, sticking with this. So I'm still running and training on every 72 hours. I go for a run. And then intermittently in between those days, I go for walks and do, light workouts, push-ups, sit-ups, crunches, stuff like that. So that's going great. I heard a good one the other day, listening to some motivational speeches and stuff, which I kind of get on a kick here and there, and I've been on them for the last week or two. Just motivate your day, just wake up and listen to some motivational speech. And one of the quick sayings was, "Give your pain a purpose." And just like I was tying it together with a speech I listened by, a little motivational saying of I heard from Arnold Schwarzenegger talking about why was he always smiling in the gym and stuff, and before he was Mr. Universe, and it was because every rep, every squat, every deadlift, every bench, every all the pain, he in his mind he had that goal. He was Mr. Universe. This is leading to that. So I'm really feeling that way lately. Like if I get a little hungry in the morning or in the afternoon before my OMAD, I say, well, that's the pain of victory. That that this is the purpose. This is why I'm doing it. This obstacle. If hunger is the obstacle, then it is also the way. Then I must endure some hunger to get to my one meal. And to be honest with you, I feel so much better on OMAD because you just feel great all day, not all bogged down with the food in your stomach. Look how tired people are after lunch, tired you are after, like eat some shitty breakfast and then wonder why you feel like shit all day. It's like, man, if I go jogging on an empty stomach compared to even have eaten if I eat a small lunch, like a week ago, I did it. And then I went for a run, even like 4 hours later, I could still feel that small lunch just dragging me down. Where today I went for just a 2 mile walk, but I felt great. And a couple days ago, I went for a 2 mile run, jog, and felt great because it's on an empty stomach, So, maybe I'll make it my thumbnail for this video. But I didn't eat until about an hour and a half ago after my I worked nights for a couple nights, so kind of had me sleeping all day today. So I didn't get up till 3 p.m. and I did some work, and I'm getting ready to move, and I'm packing up, and so I got back and I went for a 2 mile walk, jog real quick. I just kind of walked a mile, then turned around and jogged about a half a mile back, just because I was watching my heart rate and my steps for the day. And I was just kind of wanting to get up in that aerobic zone just for a little while, and then back down to, and finished up. And then I got up and I got back to my apartment, and I went up to the Sky Lounge, and I grilled ribeye with some onions, peppers, and mushrooms. And I just brush them with olive oil and season them up, the vegetables. And then, the ribeye is like medium rare. And just amazing meal. It just, what a great way to live, and feeling good and eating good and just feel great. So really concentrating on that. Just do it. Doesn't matter what you weigh. Doesn't matter what results you're getting. Doesn't matter how, even take your emotions out of it. It doesn't matter if you're feeling up to it or not. You just do it. Just freaking do it. So I am going to start weighing in here. Like I said, I know I'm around 255. Like if I weigh myself before the meal, after the meal, it might be like 257 or 8 or whatever, if I eat a big meal like that. So talking to some guys at work, but even if I don't do it with them, I want to run a 5K here coming up in the next couple weeks. So I'm going to get online and find one of those tomorrow and just sign up for it quick, even if I go do it by myself. It's just something to motivate me. And I always push myself harder on events like that. And it'll give me a reason I know I'm going to be suffering on race day. So it gives you a reason to suffer a little more on your training days. It's like, hey, you want to suffer in training more, or do you want to suffer on race day more? And it's just like, you might as well get the suffering in, because whether you decide to eat right and exercise and live the healthy life, it's difficult. or you can, don't never get off your ass and eat whatever you want and be fat and happy. That's also very difficult. So I am choosing to live the difficult, hard work life, and I was really feeling it today as far as like being a paratrooper. If you look up like dropout rates of different military services, like Army basic training or Marines basic training or Air Force or Navy basic training, dropout rates compared to more I don't want to say special operations. I mean, paratrooper is not that big a deal, but the dropout rate is significantly higher than any of the services like basic training. Even Marine basic training doesn't have, I think it's less than 15% dropout rate, maybe even more close to 10%, where airborne dropout rate is more like 50%. So and I only bring that up just for my personal journey. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Certainly don't compare yourself to me. Or if you want to compare yourself to people, I always say compare yourself to like, the greatest one in the world. If you want to run marathons, then compare yourself to the world record holder, and like just to not put yourself up on too high of a pedestal. And for me, it's just give yourself credit at the same time though. Like I was out on a 2-mile walk today and it was like, oh, it could have, because I wanted to walk 6 miles, but I kind of ran out of time today. And I was like, well, give yourself credit, Zach. You're out here in the sun and you're getting some exercise, and give yourself credit, and that's why I think I gained the weight back too this last couple months, because April 1st, guys, remember April 1st, I was 34 pounds. I was 36 pounds down. And now I'm like 255, and it's like, I didn't really give myself credit to just stay where I was. And then when I fell down, I just stayed down too long. So, working night shift a couple nights, I wasn't as disciplined. I didn't, I worked out the first day before I left for work. I went for a 2 or 3 mile jog. I can't remember what it was. I think it was 2 miles. It was I pushed myself pretty hard though. Like my Garmin told me that it was kind of a threshold run. Like don't do that too many times. It's Garmin Connect, put the app on your phone and it tells you your recovery time and your VO2 max and what kind of effort you put in and stuff. And it's really motivational. I really like wearing this thing for all my track, even like tracking your heart rate, like it's just say my heart rate's at 69 right now. My resting heart rate is 57. My high for today was 133. My low for today was 49. In the last 4 hours, it shows what I've done, how many steps I've walked. I went for a 2-mile jog. Well, it was more of a 2-mile walk. I've walked 8,500 steps. I'm at 104 minutes for my weekly activity. I have 150 minutes of like, jogging and stuff. And it just motivates me to keep pushing myself and to not overdo it too as well. So I am going to start weighing in here again pretty soon. I do have a goal of 218 pounds. This time I'm giving myself a little more time so I can just rock steady and not try to crash diet to it. And that is by October, whenever my half marathon is. I think it's October 15th or within 1 day, say 2 days of that. It's whatever that weekend is, usually that's Saturday. So it's usually a whole event weekend where it's like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or at least Friday, Saturday. And they have like 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathon, full marathon, relay marathon, and some other ones too, like just different combinations where you can run the 5K and the 10K or the 10K and the half marathon or, whatever. Pretty awesome. So sign up for some 5Ks by like within the next 2 to 4 weeks. And then hello, Angel, buddy, man, you've been sticking with me all these months. Thank you so much, sir. Cheers to you as well. Just getting back on track. So I was just saying, sign up for a 5K here in the next few weeks. And then probably by the end of next month, run a 10K. And then I'll be moving into August, September. And then the middle of October is a half marathon. So I usually train for 10 weeks. I usually try to make sure that I can jog 7 or 8 miles without stopping and before I start my half marathon training. So I feel like I'm on schedule to do that because I can run I could probably run 4 miles right now without stopping if I ran like I jogged real slow. And I'm not even going to care about my time for the half marathon. It is going to be what it is. And, my goals are not going to change. My efforts are not going to change. So continue the victory is where I'm at right now as far as mastering self, overcoming these obstacles. If you watch those 100 videos on the Healthy, Wealthy, Happy series, that's kind of like what I've done my whole life. I've always lost 36 pounds, or 50 pounds, even I've even lost 75 pounds, and I've always gained it back. So this is why I started a YouTube channel. This is why I wanted to document for people that have been through the same struggles that I have, and how to just get back up and go and get back up and go. So, I'm going to give myself credit that I didn't wait till I ballooned right back up to more than I was. I'm starting over again and pushing hard again, even though I only went up a little. Say I lost 35 and came back up 20, and now I'm just going to drop right back down and lose another 35, and then then maybe come back 10. Like just learn how to continuously stay focused and stay on track with that downward trend. So I'll be 218 by half marathon day, and that should make it. So this will be the third one that I ran in OMAD-KETO. This is kind of the judging ones. This is kind of where I rate myself. My first one was 2 hours and like 36 minutes. My second one was 2 hours and 17 minutes. And I was about 20 pounds lighter. So if I get down to 218, that will be about 20 pounds more lighter. For the third one, even I've run a couple other ones in other areas. And then I think the time will come down as well. So also planning, I was just looking for my tickets today, matter of fact, to go to the Philippines again. I will be in Cebu, Philippines, all of November, so there will be no Self-Mastery Series video on a regular basis, but I'm sure I will be posting some vacation footage on my other video series, and maybe some more working out videos this time, because now I know I'm in love with her, and we're engaged, and we're getting ready to bring her to get the fiance visa to get to America. And now it's more of a, let's just make sure that everything is kosher and just live together for a month and just rent a condo and hang out. So guys, everything's going good. I'm really feeling great about this OMAD. I love fasting, like long-term, extended fasting, it's called, if you fast more than 24 hours. So I love fasting for 3, 4, 5 days. You have such great results. It just feels so good to lose 15 pounds in 5 days. Literally it happens every time, but I can't, consistently do that. It's not sustainable over your lifetime, where I could easily go on OMAD. People are on OMAD for their years and years and years and years, where they just eat one meal a day. I ate plenty of calories. I ate like a whole ribeye, with ghee and olive oil on the vegetables and salt and pepper. And I ate some of these, like jalapeno olives, just some calories. These don't have as many calories as I thought. This is 300 calories for the whole jar, but this was kind of like my dessert to the steak, where you have, it has 0 carbs. So I'm just trying to, the ribeye steak has 0 carbs, the olives has 0 carbs, the oil has 0 carbs, the ghee has 0 carbs, the seasonings have 0 carbs. So the only thing that had carbs was the onion, the peppers, which was red, yellow, and green, and just yellow and green, and mushrooms. And they also very, very low carb. I think I'm trying to eat less than 25 carbs a day. I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't think I ate 10 carbs today. That might have even only been like 5 carbs. No, there's a few carbs in a green pepper. So okay, maybe I ate like 20 carbs. Anyway, I'm on track, working out, feeling great, drinking my spring water from right out of the natural spring here near my home. So the universe gifted me. God gifted me. I think my PlayStation burned out. It's over there somewhere. Oh, it's right off a camera. I was just sitting around watching YouTube videos, and the screen went blank, and then I tried to turn the TV on, tried to turn the PlayStation on, and the PlayStation just keeps going off when I turn it on. So I think it's fried, which is good. And I said, you know what? Perfect. Let's make a YouTube video. It kind of snapped me back into the right mindset. So feeling good about that. All right, guys, jump on board with Jesus, because he loves you. I love you. And I will catch you guys in the next episode.